As tensions between Ethiopia and Eritrea intensify, Tigray finds itself at the center of an impending conflict, one that could engulf the entire region, including Sudan, and threaten the security of the Red Sea. Given its well-trained and experienced military, Tigray will play a crucial role in shaping the course and outcome of this confrontation. Under normal circumstances, Tigray would advocate for peace, having already endured immense suffering. While the path to peaceful resolution is narrowing, every effort must be made to prevent war. A full-scale conflict would have devastating consequences for all involved. A fragile peace. Unraveling. Since the signing of the Pretoria Peace Agreement on November 2, 2022, the alliance between the Ethiopian and Eritrean governments has steadily deteriorated. Now, war appears inevitable. Once military preparations reach a certain point, reversing course becomes increasingly difficult. At this critical juncture, Tigray's geopolitical, historical, cultural, and political significance places it at the heart of this looming confrontation. The danger of predatory state behavior. Tigray has no desire to become a battlefield, yet the risk of being dragged into a war between Asmara and Addis Ababa is very real. The region's strategic position, bordering Eritrea, Sudan, Amhara, and Afar, makes it a focal point in the war plans of both sides. Eritrea, since gaining independence, has exhibited a pattern of predatory behavior, seeking to exploit regional instability to its advantage. Ethiopia and Sudan have been primary targets of this strategy, and now, with tensions escalating, Tigray is once again at risk of becoming a pawn in a larger geopolitical struggle. A call for urgent action. Tigray has already suffered the horrors of war. It must not become the battleground for another conflict between Ethiopia and Eritrea. The international community, regional actors, and all stakeholders must act swiftly to de-escalate tensions and prevent another devastating war in the Horn of Africa. Tigray officials seek federal support. Amid rising tensions in Ethiopia, Addis Ababa, March 12th. Authorities in Ethiopia's Tigray region called for federal intervention. On Wednesday, after a faction of the region's ruling party seized control of a town, raising fears of renewed conflict in the war-torn area. The Tigray People's Liberation Front, TPLF, has governed Tigray's interim administration since its establishment in 2023 as part of a peace deal that ended a brutal 2-year war between Tigrayan forces and Ethiopia's federal government. The war, which concluded with a truce in November 2022, resulted in tens of thousands of deaths and displaced millions in northern Ethiopia. Since then, the TPLF has split into two rival factions, each claiming leadership over the party. On Wednesday, Getachew Reda, the leader of one faction and head of Tigray's interim administration, accused his rival Debretsion Gebremichael of forcibly taking control of the administration in the northern town of Adigrat the previous day. Debretsion's faction confirmed the takeover on its official Facebook page. Meanwhile, on Tuesday, Getachew dismissed 3 senior military commanders, accusing them of attempting to incite internal conflict within the region. In a statement, Getachew urged the federal government to intervene, stating, "Those acting in the name of the security forces are agents of a backward and criminal clique who do not represent the people or the interim administration of Tigray. The federal government must provide the necessary support." He also warned that inaction would jeopardize the Pretoria Agreement, signed in South Africa in 2022, and could plunge Tigray into renewed devastation. Officials from Ethiopia's federal government, including spokesperson Lajes Tulu, the office of Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed, and Debretsion, did not immediately respond to requests for comment.